we'll start to do from this week is we'll try and give you what we think how teams are doing, especially which teams you think are up on the stock and which teams are low on the stock. And uh, and then yeah, I think you can call it our own rankings instead of
Power ranking.
the power ranking, cousin
Hmm.
rankings. Let's just call
Yeah.
it cousin rankings. Okay. To rank the teams, we look at the table, and I'll also tell you the next three fixtures. But Rajasthan Royals, have they impressed you till now? Yes or no? And would you think they can finish in top four or top four? Because I think it's still too
Yeah.
early to
Yeah.
say whether.
Yes.
Yes, for me,
Yes.
because they need to win 4 in 10 games. So I think,
Think
yeah.
they might do it in the next three games, considering it's SRH, KKR, and
KKR
LSG.
and LSG. Yeah, that's true. That's true. They might do it
100%
in
full hot, burning hot.
burning hot. Okay. For me too. I think they've started impressively well. Having said that, I hope it's not like Rajasthan of old, where they always start well and once they lose one match, they go on like a losing streak.
No, I think
I
I think they down two hot teams, right? They downed both RCB and MI,
RCB and
two of
MI.
their
Am I?
biggest. Yeah. So then, yeah, now it's far more easier for them to qualify.
Yeah,
Also, they
that's
beat
true.
CSK. So, three legacy teams done. Hunting the fourth one, KKR. Come on.
Okay, cool. Uh, let's move to Punjab Kings. I'm super impressed. For me, they've been the
Yeah.
team that has won with both bat and ball this season. So
I
I'm
Agreed.
have
quite hot
to.
on them.
I will just say one thing. Their half of the players are not in form, and they're still winning. Like they're still. How is this team functioning, man? But yeah, they will go to the finals for me.
Okay.
I think yeah,
Yeah,
for me they are
for me
hot,
as
but
well.
for me one concern is Ashdeep, right? The way he bowled for India, I
Mm.
don't know what happens to him all of a sudden. Is it because he becomes the main bowler? He's like, does he have the main bowler syndrome? Like now I'm the main bowler, I have to do everything or something. But I don't know that. I think if they can bring back Arshdeep, they'll be even more like that team will become. It'll just jump that notch up. Like if he can bowl, if he can replicate what he does for India, he can. I think that team will perform even more well. Hoping Loki would come back maybe by next game or the game after.
So you
Yeah.
are saying he is
Let's
I
opposite of Mia Pai.
Must be. Must be. I think
I
he's the
want
opposite.
them to suffer just because of carrying Stoinis Bartlett. Just because of that.
I think Bartlett will. I mean, once Lockie comes back, Bartlett goes out, so
Yeah.
Mm.
that's okay. The next team is RCB, Royal Challengers Bangalore. I'm quite happy with the way that they've done. Like even the one defeat was just Suryavanshi. The next three matches are LSG, DC, and GT. They can easily outbat all these three teams, right? Uh,
Oh my god.
uh, yeah. So for me, I'm quite hot. I think they're quietly putting together. I think they're the most devastating batting side of
Yeah,
all
I
the
mean
10
the
teams.
most scariest part about this team is the all the teams will lack in 17 to 15 overs, and this team scores like 100 runs in this 17 to 15 overs.
7 to 15 over there.
Yeah, this is one of the most dangerous things that teams are
Yeah.
not looking at.
And
Yeah.
considering you'll have Virat who always scores subpar in those 17 to 15 overs. Like I think
7 to 15.
Yeah,
yeah, so that is like Virat, if you see Virat's innings, if you break it up, like first 6 overs he'll go high, last 5 overs he'll go high. That
Yeah.
17 to 15 is where he slows like he slows down compared to the other two
Yeah. Yeah.
phases.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah.
still, yeah.
Yeah. So what do you guys think, Kishore and Naveen?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we might have our qualifiers far more earlier than this season than the other season.
Yeah.
No, I think the fourth one would be still contested.
Yeah. So that's what I was saying. Like, these three teams are in a tier. I think these
Yeah.
three teams have just made themselves ahead of a
But
tier.
we don't know yet of RR because RR has been not tested out with good this thing like
That
out
is
of
also
Guwahati or something, and their
yeah,
middle order is also not that tested yet.
exactly. Exactly.
So
I'm worried about RR's middle order too.
No,
So let's
thing
see.
for them is the start that they're getting, like they're winning the game within the power play, right? With
Yeah.
both with the bat and the
With
ball.
both and
Like
back all. Yeah.
because the way Archer is bowling up front and the way Suryavanshi is batting up front, that is killing the games. And then you're having Jurel and Bishnoi applying those finishing touches, which is
Last
yeah.
year we were talking about 200 strike rate of Abhishek and being like, oh my god. This year it's 300. Bloody 300 strike rate in the power play.
Yeah. And now we come to these confused teams. Okay. Delhi Capitals. They play next. They play RCB, SRH, and PBKS. So they play two strong teams. I don't know what to say about SRH. I
I think the
am.
way they are playing, they lose to SRH also. I,
No. Klasin will make sure that they will win. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
I just think that Delhi has a very good bowling unit. I think probably the
yeah,
best
their
bowling
bowling is
unit.
so good, but I don't know what is happening to them. There's some head loss somewhere.
I just think that, for them to have a better season from here, KL has to again score tons of runs, which is
600 season.
unfortunate. Which is unfortunate because KL is showing a lot of intent in what he's trying to do. But now you ask him to go back, and that intent will be like really unfair to KL, and all the fans will come out saying, why is KL batting like that and everything.
But
So
it is such a pattern, right? Every time KL has to close out a match, the team ends up losing the match rather than winning the match. It
I
is
mean,
so unfortunate of a coincidence.
yeah.
Every
Also,
time this happens.
No, I think you
Bapu
cannot
has to
blame.
Bapu.
No, you can't blame KL. True, the other people have to step up and hit. But that coincidence is so recognizable. It's,
Uh, Akshar is not having a great season with the bat. I can
yeah.
also say that. And
And ball.
in
I'm sorry, but he's not balling that
he's
well.
been
No, he's been
decently
fair
He's
enough.
he's
been
been decent
No,
with the ball, right?
see,
like he's
Yeah.
the fifth.
I'm
See, so my thing is he's not your first four bowlers. He's your fifth bowler, and he's doing what a fifth bowler does. Like who, if you say in that lineup, who is your fifth bowler, right? Is Akshar one of your top four bowlers?
But also you have to consider one thing that if Akshar doesn't ball well, his batting also he doesn't like it doesn't shift in that way. He has like if I'm going for runs, will I be able to score that many something or like that?
Okay.
So maybe in that way he's stuck. So I want him to be a bit more, like conservative way of bowling and something. So that if he builds pressure, I think Kuldeep and all will feast.
The thing is,
So
he's the one who's actually been doing quite well because he's also getting wickets. There is no
hmm,
one else Kuldeep is not even getting wickets. So I am worried for them. I'm actually going to peg them down. I think fourth is a little too high for them.
Yeah. Yeah.
So for me, they are warm. They're not cold, but they're warm. Uh,
I think
do
they
you
will
want to go
drop
to?
down to six. Seven.
Let's see. Next team is Gujarat Titans. I am not high on this team also because they won one match which they had no business of winning, and the next match they played versus LSG. So I don't know what to make out of that. So for me, they play KKR, MI, and RCB in this run in the next three matches.
Wow.
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know.
One easy game, two tough games. But
Easy also, they can mess it up very easily.
Yeah.
No
mm,
So
saying.
I
It only depends on the top three batters. That's it.
although their bowlers are coming into form, right? I think Prasidh and Rashid are coming into form.
yeah, but
Um,
but I think again they found a good place for Washi. I think if they
mm,
can continue, the top
yeah,
four is the problem is last season it was top three, now it's top four, but after that there's nothing, right? I
true.
think I don't know if they can drop Rabada and play in
Bravo.
hold hold.
Holder. Sorry. Bravo.
That is
Also,
something I'm looking forward for them to doing it because that is the only way I think they
No, I
can.
think finally the charade of Phillips will end. I think he's a good international player, but I don't think he can do it in the IPL. So I think
also, uh,
Holder might come in for Phillips.
But I think it
uh,
doesn't again solve your problem, right? If your holder is coming in for Phillips, it's still okay. Then you add one more at number five. Who is after that, right? It's
Kushagra.
not. Uh,
Yeah, put in Kushagra at five.
but can Kushagra bat at five? That was the question. Didn't
I
did he
mean,
keeps on batting it? Does he keep?
it
Doesn't he
doesn't
keep
hurt.
batting open?
It doesn't
Or
hurt for you to put him for Shahrukh, right? Shahrukh is not giving you anything at this point of time.
Also,
But
Devan.
can Kushagra hit from ball one?
No, maybe not.
I
Okay.
don't know. Like in ODIs he does, but in T20 we have not seen. Also, Prashantana. As a GG, you have to think this.
Hmm.
Iyer, Patidar, or Washington. Whom will you
Washington.
Okay.
choose?
Washington. Moving Washington any day. Let's move ahead to Lucknow Super Giants. I don't know how they won two matches. right? And I'm just going to leave it at that. I really don't know. This team had no business. This team, I was betting on this team to finish the bottom of the table, right? I still believe they can finish bottom of the table.
I
No,
don't
no.
know. Puran knows
Seeing
in which
KKR, I
league
don't
is he
think so. They
playing.
will.
I don't know. Puran knows in which league is he playing.
Yeah,
Is he
I
playing in
am.
CPL, PSL, IPL? I don't know what is he playing.
I am not at all high on them. They play RCB, PVKS, and RR, right? So for me, no. For me, I'm not at all high on them because
Also,
Marsh is not in
yeah,
form,
yeah.
right?
Nah.
No, also one more thing we will see that how effective Shami's overs are actually.
Yeah, in the
That
next three
will be,
matches.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. What do you guys think about LSG? Down?
Down.
yeah.
Of
Okay.
course.
Then SRH, Classens, my man. They're seventh. Yeah, I don't know how are they only seventh. Is it because there are 10 teams in the league?
No, one rain off match. No,
Yeah. No.
that
Uh,
helped them.
No, no.
No, no,
no,
it's not for them.
Oh
It's for
no, no,
KKR,
not
right?
for them.
yeah,
It was
Yeah, yeah,
KKR and
KKR.
KKR.
PBKS. KKR was lucky that
that match didn't
rained
count.
out.
They got one
Uh,
point.
yeah,
Yeah.
And their run rate
SRH.
did not go bad.
So they play RR, CSK, and DC.
Relatively easier. Like they
Yeah,
still have time to rebuild something.
They do.
also it is
But
so
will they find bowling?
surprising. Look at the net run rate. Okay, it is just negative. It is
Just
barely.
negative.
How is it possible? How
Because
is
they
it
have
possible to
batting
be?
in Abhishek and Travis Head.
That's it. But also there is one interesting match like SRH versus
No,
CSK. The thing is, if SRH bat first and put up a total, will CSK be able to chase it?
No. If it is
Find
upwards of
out.
230, no.
Let's find
Yeah.
out that.
no. The
Sorry,
thing is,
Kishore,
if
you're
you
saying
if you
something.
if you see their games, the the way they beat KKR was really good. Like KKR made them look as if they're the best bowling unit.
So that's what Lalit was saying, right? Like KKR made it look like they had the best bowling unit.
So they lost by
No,
65 runs,
I
and
think that was a match of stupid runouts, right?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't I don't
Yeah.
remember that was what,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
yeah.
that was the match where they
yeah.
Green and Ankush Raghuvanshi were stuck there. We didn't know who was going to run out.
And then the next game was followed by what has happened with LSG, where LSG Pant played a brilliant innings and won at the last ball because they scored 156, they scored 160.
And
That was
that
the
So
match
most
was
frustrating.
it was
Okay, yeah.
yeah,
so boring match it was.
And then they ran into PBKs.
yes, yeah, and that showed how good a team they were.
Yeah.
So
Uh,
yeah, but that is my problem. But I think the next three fixtures are not that relatively because even though we are
RR.
hard on Rajasthan, but there's still a few chinks in RR's armor that
That's true.
if Archer goes for runs if because Head and Abhishek can do it
Yeah.
like they can go after that RR bowling, right?
Yeah.
What will
Only if Sunrisers bat first.
yeah.
Let's see.
So
Let's see.
let's
That
see.
is the match is tomorrow.
So this is where I don't know if Cummins. I don't know when Cummins will come back. That is a foolish bet that they have done. I don't know when they could have simply said
Yeah.
this season Cummins is not playing and they could have played somebody
Replace
else.
Got
him
a
with someone else.
replacement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that is something that would be interesting. But I don't know even if Cummins comes, who balls the opening, right? As I've said, like they have two ballers who are competing to be. I am the if I am bad, I'm balling bad. I'm going
They
to ball
are
bad.
competing for orange cap at this point.
Fair. And the next team is Mumbai Indians, which I don't know how it is eighth
I
and why not higher. They play
it's,
they play PBKs, GT, and CSK.
mm.
I'm expecting them to put their heads back on, and I don't know.
No, I think again, I
Yes.
don't know. For me, it's again like it's one. There are two ways to think about this one, right? But I talked to the senior MI
Senior
fan,
my fan.
and he's like, they're going to finish last. But this is the similar pattern that I have seen with them, right? I don't know. The first 3 4 games, they're like, I don't know whether they're turned off or what happens. They don't do it. But the problem is the IPL seasons are getting so competitive. If you're
Yeah,
not starting quicker, you're not able to
yeah,
catch up, right? So that is what is happening. Like even within the 3 games that they lost, the freak things that happened to them, like all of a sudden, first day they said Hardik is not available to play, he's injured, and Hardik didn't play that game. The game against Rajasthan, they said Santner got
rained out.
injured. one the rain, and two, Santner got injured, and they were saying we couldn't play Santner, and the kid ran away with the game,
Yeah,
and they couldn't get even this game. Like it's not that they didn't ball well. Like as the game went on, their balling improved.
improve.
I'm like, what? Like the first, the initial advantage that they're giving away within the season or within the game is so high that no matter how much they're afterwards catching it, pulling it back, it doesn't work for them. So this is
Yeah,
where I don't know what is happening with the team.
but they did bat poorly. I would say
Yeah.
that they did bat
And
poorly.
even with the batting, right? The free, like they were going in good momentum, and all of a sudden Rohit caught a niggle and
Yeah,
they didn't recover. Like that. So I don't know what
Even
happened.
Rickleton's shoulder, there was something with the
yeah.
Rickleton
He
Yeah.
pulled a
shoulder or
shoulder or
something.
something. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Some bizarre things are happening. Like on the face of it, it looks like the 2024 season where nobody, like even in today's game, what I didn't understand is when they were hitting for you, you didn't even try to slow the game, right? Like the moment Santner came in and hit Santner hit Salt, like Salt hit Santner for a six.
22.
Yeah, but you didn't try to break the momentum of the batter, right? Like you could
yeah,
have just Hardik or nobody. I didn't see like till 16th or 17th over. I didn't see players running up and trying to form a huddle and
yeah.
trying to slow the game down. Like so, this is where sometimes I don't take Rickleton as a keeper, right? Where he doesn't try to stop the game. Like a lot of like this is what I like. A lot of Indian keepers do. Like a lot of Indian keepers when they see something is going a bit haywire, they go like I don't know who started. I think it started from MS. I don't know. I think from there on, that is what I see. So this is where that is my biggest frustration with MI is when the game is running away with you, try to slow it down. They're like it's not that anyway you're not anyway every 20th over you're bowling with only four bowlers inside. That is anyway happening. Try to slow it down. Try to break that initial 1 2 hours. If the game is running away from you, try to
Mm,
just pause it a bit more. Like anyway, you're going to ball with
yeah.
four fielders
No,
itself.
but the shit part is there is only financial penalty.
Yeah.
There's
In
only
match
financial
penalty.
penalty. There's no ban
In
as
No,
such.
in
there is,
match.
right? If you collect enough
No, no,
No, no,
demerit
no,
no.
points.
No, I think
no,
that's
no.
internationally. I don't think it's within IPL.
Okay,
Yeah. So
okay.
so
It's
so
only financial penalty that you have to pay. Then why not? Let's play a T20 game for fucking 5 hours.
mm,
And also one more thing, I feel I don't know with what they are doing with Sky and Tilak. Both are so confusing. Like you are like Sky is batting a bit slow. Like we have been seeing this internationally also. Like he's starting a bit slow, or he's playing his favorite shot and getting out. And today the Suyash over showed that Tilak is not doing well. And why not send him like how Indian team used him like as a finisher role. If he's not comfortable against spinners, why send him? Send Hardik who can smash spinners like left, right, and center. So this is where I think a bit of planning is missing. And Naveen, your last famous words were this MI team should not lose one single game. Since then, they have not
They,
won.
yeah. On that note, I think I still believe they will climb up the
Yeah,
ladder, but I
of
don't know
course.
about whether they can finish in top four or they'll make. Even if they finish, they'll finish fourth. Not about that
Also,
because
yeah, one
I
small
mean,
thing.
coming to the next team, I'll only say
Wait,
one
wait,
thing.
wait. The one small thing I will say: play Deepak Chahar and Trent Bolt both together. Don't go for that
who will
analytical
bowl the
stuff where
who will bowl
this
the
who
first
will
over?
bowl the first over
Who
and
will bowl
stuff.
the first over?
I will give it to Trent and I will give second over to
Chahar is useless with
Chahar.
second over.
Chahar,
Chahar will be
Chahar
Then
second.
useless.
Then don't
Chahar.
play Chahar. Play
That is what
Ashwini
they're
or
doing,
someone.
right? They're not playing Chahar.
Yeah.
yeah, but
No, so I think the only thing they can do. The problem is again their bet on Markande didn't work.
Yeah.
So, it's bold of me to say, but they need to drop Bolt and Shardul and play uh, Ghaznafar and
Ashwini
Ashwin.
and
Okay. Over here, I don't understand, right? Why bring Markandeya to Rajat Patidar?
That I didn't. I mean, the moment I saw that, like, they collectively lose their like considering Hardik still had 3 overs there, right? At that stage, Hardik had 3 overs, and you bought in a spinner who Rajat would eat.
And
My
that's what he did. That's what he did to come back, come into the game. Like, how can you be so clueless? Yeah.
Like it's not even
Let's.
Santner, right? Like if you're bringing in Santner, then I still get it, right? Santner is far more cleverer bowler than
Mm,
like it's the first over is what like he went for 22 in the first over.
yeah,
Then the
he
But I
came
next,
think
back
that
very well.
was power play. But I think that was just power play. Had he been bowling outside the power play, it wouldn't have been 22.
but yeah, still
So let's move to the next team, Chennai.
Yeah.
Uh,
So yeah, going to the next team, CSK. I would say one of the match between SRH CSK and MI CSK would decide who would finish fourth. Ideally, I would think
okay.
it would
Okay.
be between these three teams of who is going to finish fourth.
I don't. I don't bet
I
SRH to
think
finish
no.
fourth.
I mean, yeah,
This
but
is gambling all over again.
SRH fourth. Come on, man. I know we like
with
we speak Telugu our national language, Telugu, but really SRH.
ఓకే
I'm like
తెలుగులో చెప్తున్నా
no,
అందరికి
no.
ఎస్ఆర్హెచ్ విల్ నాట్ అవ్వలేదు. చేత కాదు ఎందుకంటే వాళ్ళకి బౌలింగ్ అటాక్ లేదు.
No, I'm not talking about in that way. I'm talking like if SRH beat CSK, then CSK will not qualify, right? Then SRH has a chance to finish in terms of points for
ఓకే
that fourth place.
ఓకే
But
ఓకే
you're saying they need to defeat RCB, Gujarat.
No, 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 no. They need to defeat
Okay,
one of RCB RR and
okay,
then defeat GT and all that.
okay.
ఓకే
Hmm.
లెట్స్ సి. సో చెన్నై then okay, that's your take. Any take on Chennai? I think Chennai will improve because
Yeah.
Brevis has come back, and but that is if Rutu stops mucking about and Rutu
I
plays
would
the game.
drop him at this point of time.
No,
If it
it's too.
happens once or twice more, I would drop him.
No, so now the problem for them would be once Dhoni comes back, how do you fit Dhoni into this
Dhoni.
team?
Yeah.
You have to fit Dhoni in, and Noor is really falling badly. I don't know what so this is something I've always kept on seeing with Noor. Like I never thought Noor, everybody thought Noor was second Rashid, but he never lived up to that
No, no,
expectation.
it
Like,
depends on the keeper. Once MS comes back as keeper, I
No,
think
it
Noor
depends on
will
the
be.
pitches.
See,
but last season he
yeah,
performed well, right? Last
Pitches
yeah.
season,
were still aiding spin, right? For the
mm,
last
No,
18
no,
months, he's been in very bad form. Last 12 months, he's been in
but
very bad form.
mm,
but even then, I still believe the spin whisperer that MS is. I think.
maybe. But the
He,
way, how would you play him, right? Who are you going to drop? Sarfaraz.
Unfortunately, Sarfaraz.
Sarfaraz.
Which you're going to drop Sarfaraz, play
Or
MS and
Matre.
Rutu.
They'll drop Matre, push Sarfaraz to three. That's
no,
the other thing they'll do.
dropping Matre would be a blunder. I think.
See?
I mean, see, this is the problem, right?
Or
Whoever has
Overton.
been become whoever.
Uh,
Drop Overton. I'm in that camp.
Yeah, use Overton only as a bowler.
yeah.
Maybe.
What
So
will he do come batting? Sorry.
whoever takes on as captaincy starts something happens to them. I think this is like that number 7 jersey of United.
No, I don't think so. I
Whoever,
think I think the problem is they are trying to say everyone has to be an MS. Everyone cannot be an MS. Every captain should be their own captain. The problem is the shadow of MS hanging over that franchise,
Yeah.
yeah, I think
right?
I mean, I've
And
always said it for the past 2 years. It is better off without him than with him. I mean,
भाई
I
डगाउट
don't
में
think
बैठा हो,
there's
he is a
anyone.
better brain than Stephen Fleming at this point.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
I don't
so
think
that is what I'm
I
saying,
don't
right?
have to prove. I don't have to prove my loyalty, my MS loyalty to anyone.
No
I
one needs
belong
to.
from
MS
that.
is a great,
No,
great brain.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't have to, but I'm still putting it out there. I think the team is better without him than with him. I don't have to prove my loyalties for the people on the internet.
No
But
need.
yeah, I still think
Okay, here we
the
have a
team is
CSK
better.
fan saying team is better. I think the construction of the current team is good.
Yeah,
MS is only going to add more confusion to it.
problems. Yeah.
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 And yeah, let's
And
end
I
with
didn't even like Fleming's comments, right? He came out and said he gave some pretty bad comments. Like I read an interview, he kept on saying that, yeah, our plans are working. I'm not worried about how I coach. It's everything is fine. It's like he like the way he talked about it, it felt like it's not taking either he's not taking it seriously or it's like what are you it's just the start of the season. Why are you people still on about it or something of that kind?
But the problem is how IPL is doing currently. From the start of the season, you cannot uh, be like, I will lose games and then I will win 7 games, 8 games in a trot, and then I will
Going back to
become
what
my,
Kishorana was saying
Yeah,
yeah.
about MI,
yeah.
you cannot do
So
that
it's
anymore.
just
The last team, I don't think we need to talk about it. KKR. They have
That
been
is,
really,
yeah, that'll be
they've been
last.
cold
very
as hell.
cold as hell. They've been very unfortunate with injuries, but they've even been even more unfortunate with their brains all going and taking a dump. So I don't expect. I think I'm changing it from Lucknow to KKR to end at the bottom of the table. Like even
Will this be the first season where we see a team not winning a single game?
no,
No,
they'll win a
no,
No,
game.
no,
no.
no.
They'll win a game. I think
Will
they'll win against RR. That's my prediction. They'll win against
like
RR.
last time they won against Punjab out of nowhere.
Like yeah, they'll win against RR. That's it, folks. I think. Thanks if you watched along till now. I think you
So a
please
quick question: Who are
yeah
going to drop to fit in Patirana? Because if Patirana is available, are you playing him straight
green
or
Green.
not Powell?
Powell and
Conventional
If they
wisdom says
drop Powell, no, if they drop Powell, there is no one in the middle order. Who will bat in the middle? Manish
no.
Pandey.
I think they'll drop Powell and they'll play green. Play Patirana is what I think they'll do. But they should be dropping
And play
Greaves.
Manish Pandey at 5 again.
Manish Pandey. I said we will see Manish Pandey again in the IPL this season, didn't I? And that is how we'll see them. Once again, thanks. Thanks for joining us. Hope you've enjoyed. Please like, share, and subscribe to everything that we do. And stay tuned for more such content, which is going to come to your way soon. Bye, guys.